Are you competitive? Maybe you're even so competitive that people think you're a little too competitive?
Hey, Bat Dad. I didn't hear no bell.
Well, if you are in the right place and with a kindred spirit. In 2022, I somehow won the National Junior Collegiate Athletic Association's Esports National Championship title for Hearthstone. But let's be clear, I had to go through a lot, and I mean a lot, of different games that I really sucked at before I found one that I sucked a little less at and then dumped all of my free time and energy into. Needless to say, the esport you're gonna choose is something you're gonna be spending a lot of time on if you want to get really good and competitive at it. So it makes a lot of sense to pick an esport that you have innate talent for. That's why I made this video. Here are the top 5 esports for beginner competitors. You probably saw this one coming, so let's get it out of the way. Hearthstone is a digital collectible card game, much like Magic the Gathering or the Pokemon trading card game. With a deck of 30 cards, you play against your opponent in a race to drop their health from 30 to 0 before they can do the same to you. Hearthstone is a game that allows you to build decks with unique synergies, develop strategies, analyze and counter your opponent, and take your decks to the top by getting the coveted Legend rank. And, if you're a big fan of World of Warcraft, you are going to love some of the characters you'll get to play as, and the ones beautifully illustrated in your virtual deck. The main tagline of Hearthstone is, deceptively simple, insanely fun, and I couldn't agree more. It's very simple to learn, and you can learn the basic principles right away. However, while it's easy to learn, it's difficult to master, much like chess, for example. Which is convenient because Garry Kasparov, chess grandmaster, enjoys the game as well. If you love card games, strategic thinking, deck building, and single-player games, Hearthstone is the esport for you. And a quick side note, Battlegrounds is also an absolute blast, and it's also creeping into the esports scene. Slowly but surely, I think it's gonna get bigger and bigger as time goes on. 2. Fall Guys. Fall Guys is a silly, colorful, and fun battle royale game that many don't actually believe to be an esport. That being said, you can win money playing it in tournaments. So, you play as a bean who you can customize to your heart's content, and you'll get addicted to grabbing all the new accessories in the shop every day. You take part in 40-player battle royales where you are essentially on the show Wipeout. You navigate obstacle courses, race to the finish line, and compete in delightful minigames, all while trying not to fall. Your ultimate goal is to outlast and outperform your competitors to claim the coveted crown. This is where I'd put mine. If I had one! Fall Guys combines fun physics, unpredictable challenges, and an ever-changing meta as new seasons release to create an esport that's perfect for cozy competitors. Further, you can play by yourself or in a team. While I hate this game with every fiber of my being, I also adore it, and I think you will too. If you love a variety of different game mechanics, character customization, bright colors, and just having a good time, take a look at Fall Guys. 3. Rocket League. If Mario Kart and FIFA had a baby, and the baby did just a little line, just a little bit of, one of those, you'd get Rocket League. The easiest way to explain Rocket League is that with a few differences, naturally. It's soccer where the players are in sports cars. Unlike the other 2 games so far, Rocket League feels extremely high-octane and significantly less chill. However, it still possesses a lot of the elements that make it great for beginners. It's very easy to learn because, for the most part, you already know how to play. Further, you can play solo or with a team, so whatever your playstyle, you can play the way you want in Rocket League. There are also some really fun customization options, and naturally, some pretty weird ones. But as someone who generally sucks at sports and racing games, this one included, of course, This game would even be fun without it. If you love speed, skill, and sports, Rocket League is a must-play. 4. Fortnite. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Or at least one of the things you're probably thinking. Like, that game is stupid, and it's for babies. Or, it's by far one of the most popular games in the world, and it would be difficult to jump in now and be the best. Or, God, I hate Ninja. Hope his wife gets some sense and leaves his dumbass. Because, like, honestly, same. Was I close? You know what, don't answer that. Fortnite. The reason why it's so popular, in part, is because it's fun and easy to learn. Another battle royale, Fortnite blends simple FPS play with resource management and, oddly enough, crafting? I see you, cozy gamers. One of the best aspects of Fortnite is its design. Their vibrant colors, ample customization options, and plenty of personality. And, while Fortnite may have a high skill ceiling, it also has a massive player base, which translates to huge, in caps, payouts. The Fortnite Champion Series has a prize pool of, wait for it, $10 million. So, if you want more than just a hobby, you want a downright esports career, Fortnite is right up your alley, and I would get started playing yesterday. 5. Super Smash Bros. The first edition of Super Smash Bros. Came out in 1999, and the franchise is still going strong decades later. The reason why is obvious. It's really fun. If I have to play one more goddamn Steve, I am yeeting myself into the fucking sun. Okay, so I guess fun is subjective, but when you become a pro at this game, every match is a blast. At least I would assume so, hypothetically. I'm very bad at Smash. But Smash is easy to learn and start playing right off the bat and has plenty of characters with different powers and attacks to choose from. There's definitely an element of strategy to Smash Bros. As well, as you'll have to read your opponent and predict their next move, then make a decision on the best way to counter it without getting your countered. If you have great reflexes, a sharp mind, and a love for fighting games, Smash Bros. Is the esport for you. And, if all else fails, just button mash and pretend you're winning. And that concludes my list of the top 5 esports for beginners. Do you love my list? Do you hate it? Have you played these games before? What did you think? Let me know everything in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you. And, as an athlete, I'm gonna go work out for a little bit, cause I'm an athlete, and that's what athletes do, right? I've been playing for about 4 hours, and I would take a break, but, I can feel myself getting really swole.